sometimes it can good. So, but in rewriting, you know what happens then? I think it doesn't have a natural flow. It doesn't come as the story it is. That's what I believe. But I'm sure so many scripts are made after 15, 20, 30 rewritings. But my first thing, I just write it down. Second thing is that like whatever grammar, spelling, whatever I can do it. Or by the time maybe I will understand some more character better, so I'll just add some more things. So maximum first or second draft, that's my...
No, there is this famous French writer, Simonin, Georges Simonin, I can't pronounce it in the right French. So he has this thing, he says, I just start with something with a character and he finishes a book sometimes in a week, sometimes in 4 days. So there's can I just interrupt and tell you one story? About Hitchcock wanted him to write something for him, you know. And when he's working, he doesn't like to be disturbed. He just goes into his room and kind of locks himself up. He'll come out for dinner or lunch or whatever. So when Hitchcock called up his secretary, this man, his author secretary, said, he's in the room, I can't disturb him. So Hitchcock said, I'll wait. As if like, abhi aa jayega, khatam karke. So it's fab that you are able to write fast. Okay, one more small question. How much would you put for, give percentage for discipline and for the talent? I mean, if you have to 100%.
You need discipline to write book. If it is a book, you need discipline. If it is a script, you need talent.
What does that mean then?
The book, because even after having talent, you have to sit and physically, you have to sit and write so many pages. It's like 500, 600, 700 pages, whatever it is, like, so maybe 1000, whatever pages it is. So it doesn't happen like, okay, I will write 1 page today and then after that 10 pages later. So you need discipline there. But movie script is hardly 40, 50, 60, whatever scenes it is, like, movie scripts are more scene-wise. You can work according to the segmentation, like the segments. So.
You make it sound too easy. That's great. Sir, any questions you'd like to ask her? I'm okay. He's terrified of asking her.
No, I'm scared that again she'll say something which is not to be said. I don't want that to happen. It's okay.
Okay, so you're more attracted to crime kind of stories or what kind of...
Yeah, I prefer crime. That is why Hussain Zaidi was my favorite. He's my favorite writer because I prefer crime. No, he's... okay, it was and is and it will be. So... because why I like crime? Because it's not easy for us to go and kill someone or bang a robbery or rob a bank or whatever thing. So so it's good to explore that part of things in stories, which you can't do it in real. Writing romance and whatever drama, and you can put a lot of things in your own life. I'm sure they saw most of the romantic writers, and it started with their own love story, breakup, first kiss, first breakup, or first sex, or whatever thing, so kind of a thing. So, crime, you have to more get into the imagination, and you have to figure out how you're doing it. So, I thought it's a bit more intelligent to write crime. So, I think that's...
Okay, I'm just kind of coming down. I'm sure there will be people who ask me questions, and if I think of any new ones, I also ask.
I wanted to ask one question to Mr. Hussain. I'm sure I read many of his books, and I'm sure there are some, I know some people who is here who got inspired by the book and who you met on the way. And I really wonder why you are writing only about the underworld.
I have answered this question so many times. It's there on Google, so I'll try to be brief about this. In 1995, I got a job in Indian Express after working in Asian Age. So, at the Asian Age, I had this editor called Sriram. He's a maverick kind of person, fantastic editor. So when I went there and I wanted to do general reporting, he said, Hussain, see, all the criminals in the city are Muslim. You're also Muslim. I will hire you only if you do crime reporting. I was shocked at this kind of supposed racist comment. But I wanted to keep that job at Indian Express, the Indian Express, working with Sriram. I said, okay. So since I had no other option, I was like cornered. I accepted the job and I started doing stories. So until that time, people were being, they were very lazily reporting on crime. They would just go to press room, take a Varta Patra, come back or attend a press conference and report on it. I thought we should do it differently. And I started speaking to the defense lawyers, some other people, getting the relatives to the accused, and then we realized that cops are framing up so many people. So it's a totally different genre of crime reporting that started at that time. That's it. I mean, it was compulsion, not my choice at all.
Okay, any questions anyone could just ask? We'll also be chatting otherwise. Yeah.
Anybody in the audience with questions? We just try to cover as many as we can.
Hi, Sheeja. Hello, sir. So, the last time me and Sheeja, we were working on a movie script. So, we were trying to make a character disappear. But apparently our producers disappeared and we were never able to make the character disappear. So, one quick question I just want to ask. So, thriller, I feel personally, is a very competitive genre while writing. Not every good director can make a very good thriller, but it needs a certain talent. So, my question comes that how important in today's world is the emotional involvement of a character in a thriller? Because if we go back to 60s and 50s and 70s, the classics of Sheeja and all that, so we see a plot was very more important. But nowadays we see that emotive presence of the characters is much more important than the plot. Like I think Badla was a fine example where the character's emotion.
No, if you don't mind, I'll answer this for sure. But I think it should be more questions to her, so that you know what I mean? Yes, I'll answer this. Yeah, you're asking her. Okay, great.
I'm asking her.
Yeah.
That with your reference, that how important that it is, because the last time when we were working, we were more on the plots and plots, and now things have changed.
Talking about how important to have emotions in a story.
How important a character's emotion, makes a thriller.
Yeah, because I'm sure one point of time the thriller is supposed to be very plot oriented. It was, I think that is where people used to think. But nowadays, we need to have emotion check also on that, because only plot doesn't work. Because we are a human being, and we need to see what is happening in the character in a human basic. So I think it's too important. It has to be equally divided, or there is no thumb rule. If it is a great plot-oriented thriller, it can be that also. But it's better to have emotion part in that.
So does that help when you say you break out, when you keep writing and that story basically drives you?
But I normally always have basically one very strong character, which always have an emotional journey of that. So I try to fix that emotional journey into the plottings. So I try to balance that for the journey, for the part.
I'll give that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, Sheeja, since it's your second book now, whenever you get stuck, whatever you call writer's block, so what is the trick that works for you whenever you stuck?
I think about that. I can't do anything else. This is only one thing I can have to do, so block goes away.
A cup of coffee, roam around, jump around, what do you do?
When you get stuck up, very frankly, so far I didn't get stuck up. So I really don't know what to answer for that. But I'm sure I hear that that word writer's block, but I can't answer on a personal level because I never felt that. So, but hopefully I don't want to reach that level.
I'm sure. Okay.
Yeah.
One more question. Do you have certain timings to write? The discipline you say.
Yeah. One point of time I used to write in the night. So I remember that time my book was with Penguin. So Penguin I used to keep on touching with Hussain because he was in Mumbai. So the other people are in Delhi. So whatever thing, if I have to talk, I have to call him up. But because in day they are so busy. So then I used to sleep. So then I have to call him up at 2, 3 in the nights. Then he used to say, you have to change your sleeping pattern if you want to do the book with the Penguin. So I remember then my second book, I started to write in the day, I started to sleep in the night. Then I realized that that Penguin people started to work in the night.